you watch 83, he kind of comes off on the right. He comes off like he's blocking. And then he kind of go, and then he just gets held a little bit.
That's a horrible call. That's a horrible call. Should have had one right there. All that attention we gave to the NFL referees last year, wearing the Clete Blakeman jersey, I take it all back, because that call right there stinks.
Wow, aggressive. You're aggressive against the refs.
Bad call.
Off the get-go.
Bad call. Bad call.
Oh, yeah, here you are, right here. Oh, with Uga. Did you kiss his ear? Are you whispering to him? What are you doing there, Luke?
Yeah, I'm not sure Uga.
Look at that.
I'm not sure he liked my breath. He was not enjoying my breath at the moment.
Good time to take a shot. He's going to pull up and throw it. He's going to pull up and throw it.
That's an RPO. There you go. That's an RPO right there.
That is a touchdown.
That's a different type of RPO. That's quarterback run. That's the old pop pass.
Hey, they ran that last week against Tampa. I can't believe the Saints fell for it again. The fact that Lamar's not going downhill, as if I know anything about playing defense, though, but he's trying just to get width and stay lateral. He does do a good job of tucking it, but watch the defense. They all think it's just a quarterback sweep, Luke. They're all going to suck up, and watch Likely. He just kind of blocks. That's perfect. He hits a couple guys. The safety has got to stay deep. Great execution, great play. I can't believe that play worked 2 plays in a row.
I need a declaration. I need a declaration. I need to know I need you to say who's going to win this thing.
I'm calling the Bucks right now. I'm calling the Bucks.
You're a Falcons fan. You can't call the Bucks. What kind of Falcons fan are you?
Look, this thing's on national TV.
Listen, I called it. Truth shall set you free, boys. I call the truth. The way I called the truth last Saturday in Athens, Georgia.
Okay, here we go. Here we go. Luke, don't expect to be asked to sing the national anthem again at a Falcons game after that comment, but you did sing it before Super Bowl 51. I'm not sure if you know this, but the Falcons were actually up 28-3, ended up losing to the Patriots in that game. What do you remember about that game?
Well, I remember that Eli, didn't you win man of the year that year, Eli, right?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
First time we met, Eli, you looked beautiful on the sidelines.
Likewise, you were wearing some tight jeans.
I sang the anthem, and right when I got to the box, I mixed the world's largest vodka drink, and I drank it, and it was yeah. And then we went into halftime up 28-3. I was there with my father, my father-in-law. We were partying, life was good, and then it all went to hell.
and you still.
Now you're cheering for Tom Brady for the Bucks.
Yeah, now you're cheering for Brady still? You don't hate him?
Loyalty.
Everybody chill out. Arthur Blank, I love you. I love the Falcons. You know what? When the Falcons show up, I'll be there. I'm backtracking now. I'm backtracking.
You seem to fall off the stage a lot. Now, is it hard to both stand and sing at the same time? Because that would be news to me.
So listen, you guys play on a football field. A football field is a football field. I mean, I'm on different stages every night, little nuances. And then when you, well, there you go. You, there I go. Yeah, let's just say I have like 20 stitches from those falls, and but I've not torn an ACL yet, or no meniscus tears, no hip replacements. I'm all good. I survived them. Thanks, because when I fall, the alcohol loosens my body.
That ball didn't come out real good, Peyton.
Looked like one of mine, Eli.
It did.
Like one of my passes. You can still complete them, Luke. Wobbly passes can still be completed. I think we got to get some more Hill runs. I mean, this guy Hill, it's Taysom, Eli. You know, last year you called him Taysom. It's actually just Taysom, quarterback. Let's go.
There you go.
Oh, I like it. I like it. Yep, good. Nice. Take the quarterback sweep, hand it off for a negative 2-yard game. That's what I know. I like the overacting. Yeah, I don't like the overacting. Let's just stay in our lane, offensive lineman. We don't need to be acting out there. Let's just go and hit the guy.
Peyton does all the acting. No other football players are allowed to do any acting. You have to leave that just for Peyton.
All right.
Cover 2 right there, Peyton. That was another RPO kind of. Looks like he's.
Tell me how linemen aren't downfield. Tell me how linemen aren't downfield on that.
Player downfield, offense.
There we go.
78. 5-yard
Thank
penalty.
you. Thank you.
Down.
I mean, an RPO, defensive coordinators hate it, right? They want to ban them. But you can't throw a third read, 30-yard completion on a run play.
Watch these linemen. They run down
there. The right tackle. The right tackle's open. He's open right there on a check down.
Watch the left guard. He runs out there. He stops. He starts running backwards. He's like, whoa, wait, get back. Get back.
The tackle was open on a check down, and the left guard ran a little return route, right? 5 yards and return back to your blocking. Thank goodness they called that.
Yo!
How does he get that throw off? He switched hands. Twice. He just faked it and just threw it.
Yeah, his feet did not move at all. Watch this. His feet just stay there. Step. At least he steps and throws it. The tiniest little, easiest
I don't think
throw
I've
in the
ever seen
world.
that. I've never seen that. I couldn't do that. But young quarterbacks, don't watch that. That is not normal. That is not easy to do. Get your feet set. Lamar Jackson is different. He's special. He can make those kind of throws. You can't.
You can't.
How's he doing that, Eli? Right hand, left hand. Oh, back to the right.
That seems hard. That seems difficult. It seems like you're making it
How
more
about that
difficult
fumbled
than it
snap?
has to
How about that fumbled snap? Did you ever think about just diving on it? No. Pick it up and run for a 12-yard gain. Eli, I saw his wristband. It's a little reminder to himself, these guys can't stop me. That's what it says. He looks at that every now and then just to remind himself.
I don't think it was a quick snap. I think we were a little late to get back to the game. To be honest with you.
I was trying not to throw, our teammates under the bus like you just did, but quarterback sneak.
You always throw me under the bus, so I thought that was the norm. You just throw everybody under the bus.
Never leave your wingman. Do you think the Saints are going to send Chicago a Christmas gift? Thank you for trading Roquan the week before we played the Ravens. Jeez. I always thought the idea was like you trade players to bad teams to help them get better. You don't trade them to really good defenses to make them dominant. Guys could play. Vaughn Johnson.
I had this in my room, 1989. This was framed up in the room in New Orleans. No offensive players made any posters for those Saints teams, all defense.
Yeah.
Everybody listens. That's what's at halftime.
That's what's on his wristband. It's a little monitor. He can get ESPN2 on that wristband. Just a little feed.
2 hands on the ball in the pocket, right? That's what he's got?
Yeah.
First, I really want to talk about your post-game outfit that you were sporting yesterday after the win. And I know we'll get to a little video here in a second. There's you on the plane. You look cold. Is that because you're not wearing a shirt or because all the ice around your neck right there?
I think a little of both, Eli. We really started coming back from our game against the Saints a few weeks ago, coming back from London. We had the 8-hour flight home, and they kind of turned first class on that flight home into a nightclub. And so before I knew it, I had Christian Darrisaw's chain around my neck, and everybody was taking photos and posting them on social media. And then the next away game, we beat Miami, and they were throwing even more chains at me, and it turned into a Halloween costume here in Minnesota. And then this week they're like, well, how do we top it? And I'm sitting there like, I don't really think there is a way to top it. And they go, take your shirt off. So next thing you know, I got my shirt off. I got Za'Darius's watch on my wrist, and they're telling me all the dance moves I need to do with my hands. So if we keep winning these away games, I don't know where this is going to go, but I'm kind of nervous of where it could end up.
I hope you have
What's
a
after
Speedo
that?
ready.
Hey, we'll take it. And Kurt, now Adam Schefter is imitating you on the pregame show on Monday night. I mean, you're starting to trend here.
Oh,
wow.
Geez.
No, we don't have to show
He's
that.
just
We don't have to
perfect.
actually show that.
Turn it
Just
off.
talk about it.
Please, turn it off. I don't want to watch. I can't watch that.
He even had the blue light blocking glasses that I wore because I put on those blue light blocking glasses to try to get ready to go to sleep when we landed in Minnesota, and Shefty even had that to complete the ensemble.
Oh, there we go. Who wore it best?
It was the ice. There. I'm going with Cousins. I'm going with Cousins all the way.
The glasses.
Easy.
The glasses did it right there. That's like completes the look.
I'll let Kurt call. You don't know what you're talking about. Kurt, what do you think? Fumble?
No.
Ever since the tuck rule, I don't know what to think.
I think he had possession of it.
I've noticed a lot more cover zero as well around the league this year. I feel like defensive coordinators are not afraid to bring zero at any time. I've always felt zero, kind of is its own world, and kind of wanted to get your thoughts when you would see zero, what your attack plan was. Did you like throwing a quick element? Did you like max protection? Did you like getting to a screen? Did you like taking a double move? I mean, how did you like to attack zero when you were seeing it a bunch?
I'm glad you asked, and it's perfect. We have a commercial. I'm going to go back to my house, get some of the old notebooks, get the cobwebs off, and see what my cover zero answers are. I'm not sure that the rest of the NFC North's going to like me helping the Vikings quarterback, but I'll see what I can find. You scored a touchdown, and you attempted to do the gritty. Now, I'm told this was a big deal on the internet. It got mixed reviews, but there was good news for you this season. The internet said that Miami's Mike Gesicki's gritty might have been worse than yours. Let's show both videos, and can we get your analysis of both performances?
Absolutely.
Get the kick right after the kick here.
All right, here we go.
I definitely set the gritty back a few years. Yeah, I think for a lot of reasons mine's a little bit better than Mike's. I heard Mike tried it again like a week or two later and it was improved. So I'm hoping I could maybe do the same thing if I could get a rushing touchdown, which are hard for me to find. But if I can get a rushing touchdown, maybe I could do one and show my improvement that I'm having there on the gritty.
We've asked you to come on the show.
I told Justin I'll only do it if I have a rushing touchdown.
The other one that I feel like it gets a little bit overshadowed, the ooh-wee, that you've used. And let's listen right here to both of them.
Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee! Ooh-wee!
Didn't get as much love. That doesn't get quite as much as love. Which one do you like better?
Yeah, I'm a you like that guy. That one died pretty quick. That started with Quentin Dunbar, one of our corners back in Washington, and I picked up on it. And for whatever reason, it didn't have quite the same staying power as you like that. I mean, we were in the stadium in Washington just yesterday, and you still heard it. You still saw signs. The team was calling for it after the game. So that may follow me, like I said yesterday, not just for my football career, but probably for the rest of my life. I still hear it too when I get sacked. Usually the defensive end that sacks me walks off the field and yells, "You like that?"
Listen in real quick here.
You like that? You like
there
that?
It is. Who are you talking to?
You like that?
Who are you saying that to?
You like
Just the
that?
media?
That was a reporter for the local NBC affiliate that covered our team, and he was a great guy. But there were some people, and rightfully so. I hadn't been playing that great for those first 6 games, but there were some people who kind of felt the Kirk Cousins experiment should be over in Washington. And we had that big comeback win when we were down 24-0 and ended up winning 31-30. And I kind of felt that, walking off the field, walking through that tunnel, that, hey, you may not like me, you may not want me to succeed, but what just happened on the field right there, you like that. And it really wasn't a question. It was a statement with an exclamation point. I'm not really giving you the choice to like it or not. I'm telling you, you like it.
For the 2018 draft, you had a lot of high praise for Lamar Jackson. You called him a leader. You called him special. Now you see him every Sunday. What stands out to you about Lamar Jackson?
Well, the number one thing is I have a chance to be a free agent, and he has a chance to be a free agent. I would say that first. But on a serious note, I think we've seen him get the ball down the field. I feel like every weekend we see great vertical passing game by him. I mean, he's made some throws tonight. He's missed a couple, been frustrated with, but man, he's explosive. I think he's become a better down the field thrower, and partly because the game he's playing now is a little different than what he was playing in college. But you watch him here, I mean, the late nights, this guy, man, he just drive you crazy trying to come up with a defensive scheme to game plan for him. Is that another quick count?
It's the second time that it's that the game has started and we haven't been ready. So I think it was a quick count.
This cadence by Dalton is killing the production.
You break down film for a living. Walk us through what's happening in this video coming up here in a few seconds. I want to hear your analysis. I think you know what it's going to be.
I got it. Well, and that's the great thing about batting cleanup on this show. You know, I had to sit and listen to Kirk Cousins for a whole quarter. And I have a feeling this is going to be following a Viking game. So, yeah, this is
What is that?
I think this is
What dance move
Christmas
is that?
Eve. I don't know, Eli. Look, kind of, it's a little combination. It's Christmas Eve. We just played the Vikings, and Kamara had 6 rushing touchdowns. And
Good feeling.
yeah, we were kind of fired up. We're at that stage in the game right now when you're the coach, you got your headsets on, and you're asking your other coaches for ideas, and it's kind of like crickets. You don't get any ideas right now. Great thing about the Giant organization, there were a lot of longtime employees, the Mayers and Tisch family, just adored. And so Whitey was one of those guys to my left, and man, the room was late round free agent, and it gradually came to me, and here it was. You know, I'm there maybe a year and a half, and I see a much better player than at least we're reading. I think it was a 3rd round grade. And Whitey, when I finished reading, said, I got to agree with Coach. And Ernie said, that's what killed my evaluation. He said, when Whitey agreed with you, no one paid attention.
That was the end of it.
That was it. And yeah, that was, it's easy to look back on now, but Ernie, of course, he claims he still has that
Timeout.
evaluation.
New Orleans, they're second. It's a 30-second
You don't look too
timeout.
happy there, bro.
Yeah, I don't look happy.
Eli, listen, I think the results, everything would have worked out the same way. You would just be live right now, not from New Jersey. It might be, who knows, San Diego, might be wherever. But it would have worked out just like it worked out right now. You just might not be looking at Manhattan.
On the game
When are we
clock,
getting your
please,
boy
29
Justin Tucker?
seconds.
When are we getting Tucker on the show, Peyton? Is he confirmed? Is he coming on?
I tried to get him on for this game, you know?
What about right now? Can we get him right now? He could come on now.
I mean, E, what are you doing for Thanksgiving? You cooking?
I'm going. I'm always cooking. I'm going to Oxford, watching
heading
Ole
south.
Miss, Mississippi State.
You're going to have Mom cook. I see it. That's smart.
Yeah, I'm going to see Mom. I got Ole Miss and the Giants both playing on Thanksgiving Day, so I got a busy day.
Perfect setup.
Yeah. What about you?
I'm going to have dinner
tell.
with Jeff Saturday. Jeff Saturday.
Perfect.
He invited
Nice.
me over. Yeah.
Are you offensive coordinator?
Swap. There's the swap. No.